can't believe it. Sean Payton, down 3, is deciding to go for the tie with a field goal kicker that hasn't made one all season. Wow.
Come on, let's go. Let's make this happen.
Step out of on that kid.
Snap is back. Ball is down. Kick is up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack them.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And that.
Porcupines have won the game now, to be totally clear. So by the time the bar closes.
Takeover already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Wilson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Out of here.
Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second,
and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Dobbins once more. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by the Ravens. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target.
Bruh, this is... Come on. What up?
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Back to throw again. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow coasted into
I'm in the game.
how great is it to get a guy with that ability, run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson looking for Bateman. He's got it complete. And they'll get this one
Not
to
yet.
the 20-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 13 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, Wilson. Open man is Duvernay. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Come on, that's a fucking pick.
Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his
Bro.
hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Wilson will throw it in. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. A handoff running Marcus Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at
What you on?
the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you.
You on that 2K?
Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in.
Nah, I'm advancing after this game I play.
Play that time through the air. 36 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Fuck.
Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close
Come
to
on,
the end
Colt.
zone.
What you got for me,
Second
Colt?
down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper.
This nigga I'm playing got lucky. Nigga got 3 turnovers back to back. Baker Mayfield, I'm about to cut that motherfucker. You just can't get right. And I drafted a young rookie from Florida. 87 speed, 93 throw power. 6'3", 230.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That motherfucker's out of there. Oh, we about to cut back though. This nigga think this motherfucking game over. No.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown.
Come on.
Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap, and it goes to Dobbins.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Play action. It's Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of pressure? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have
Come on.
first down as he's going to be tackled.
I'm waiting on that shit. You gonna fuck up.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need to bring leader on defense right now. Light a fire under these guys.
Come on, we can't get that.
Veteran Simon
Oh, that's niggas play.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Another shot for Baker.
This,
That is
alright.
good. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little
This
underneath,
nigga
just
back.
trying to free up some space, and it worked out.
This nigga runs back 20 yards every time.
Plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. This is intercepted.
Man, that's a pig.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead. These guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's what you run on. So you don't just stack the
Yeah,
box.
nigga, we use a tackle over
Be
him.
able to try and make some plays in their back.
You know how we doing it, man.
Be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Always costly to call. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
You out of there, Baker.
Coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they're able to get this one across.
Go outside of there, little Banky.
Line of scrimmage, the 37
Little
on 1st and
Banky.
10.
Hey.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out near midfield.
It's cool. We fucking with this rookie.
Another completion there, and what a big moment.
Baker on the bench. He might get cut.
NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff because
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He had the good earlier, throwing his first career touchdown pass. Now the bad, his first career interception.
So you had to have some balance at some point, right? Didn't that what we all seek in our lives? Well, here's the thing. He had the success you mentioned through the touchdown pass. Sometimes you press it a little bit more, try a few other things, but that's how you learn. He'll throw a few more interceptions along the way, but I bet he'll balance that with a heck of a lot more touchdown passes, too.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's another Evans running right, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the seconds to go till halftime.
Nigga said Bobiana.
Now Wilson on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Again,
You ain't eating shit, nigga. Stop it. Oh, come on.
to throw again is Wilson.
I feel like this nigga watching my stream.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say
That's what I feel like.
it'll be incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought
Bitch ass
process
nigga
there,
watching my
catch
motherfucking
those
stream,
things,
man.
scoop it up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Going for it.
What?
Got
Bro,
it, and it's caught.
man, get the
J.K. Dobbins. Final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. And finding the tight end Hooper. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Ravens have got it. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we all leave the booth.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. To Boyle here over the middle. Breaks through the contact. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens add on. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes Browns will return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles.
That's what defense matters.
I like it, man, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on third down. It's a little bit symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
This nigga always got something to tell us, huh?
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Oh, fires this one downfield for Chubb. And he caught it by the Browns. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, 48 yards. And the Browns able to get this one back to within at least some measure of respectability.
Ain't playing with your ass, Elijah.
Extra point by Badgley up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
He gonna pull a switchblade. No, he gonna pull a razor out of. He gonna pull a razor out of his mouth.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day on the field doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll try to run it on downs. But he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up a run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
No, that's off.
Credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace.
Till week 8.
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They run once more with Edwards. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they
I'm going LA in the Bengals.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad
Why is the corner just sitting? Lord, bro.
Mark Andrews, 45 yards, and the Ravens continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to the locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I think you might have turned it on us, too.
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 26 yards. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. He opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Edwards. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming out, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. Pulling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Wilson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Tucker's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. He'll decide to keep this once more. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw here. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Ross on the return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Cleveland offense ready to go. promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive.